Hey everybody, Mark here with Adventures in Ecom. In this video, I'm going to go over my top 10 reasons why people fail at starting a dropshipping business. If you have started a dropshipping business and you're hit with obstacle after obstacle and you just can't seem to figure out why yours isn't going right, or if you're on the verge of starting your own dropshipping business, then this is the video for you. Before I get into the meat and potatoes of the video, I want to mention the link below to my free ebook on my 7-step framework on how to launch knockout products on Amazon. So be sure and click on the link and download that. It's free and instant access. Okay, number one on my list is that people don't take this business serious enough, right? They put in part-time effort or part-time work, but they expect 7-figure success. And let me tell you, that's just not going to happen. This is an alternative to putting on a suit and tie and driving downtown and working for someone else, right? This is a full-time business. It's a full-time job. And if you can't commit the time or the resources to it to be serious, then you're just not going to see the success that you've been dreaming about. Also, if you're afraid or embarrassed at a dinner party to tell your friends what it is that you're doing or what the products you're selling, then this is not the business, or at least not the niche for you. So take it seriously and you will find good success. Mistake number 2 is not having a daily action plan in place. Every day I wake up in the morning, I know exactly what it is I'm going to do. I hit the ground running, and it makes my day so much more efficient and so much more effective. So first thing I do, or I get done with my VAs, is make sure that customer service is handled first. Make sure anybody that from overnight has sent in emails or voicemails get answered and responded to. Next on my list is I sit down and look at all my ad performance, make sure that I'm not overspending or they're not problems or any number of different things. Secondly, I make sure that customer service is handled, right? Followed by a healthy dose of finding and testing new products to sell in my store. That is something that is an ongoing theme when running a dropshipping business. Also, things like customer service, did I mention that before? And making sure that all the shipping needs have been met. And then I wrap that all up with customer service and then go to lunch, right? Rinse, repeat, and reuse. I think you get the point on that. Now, the third reason on my list is not testing or finding and testing enough products to sell in your store. I talk to people all the time and they say, oh, I've tested 10 or 25 products and I'm just not having any sales or seeing the success that I thought I would. I find and test, or my VAs do nowadays, 10 products a day to sell in my store. I run and test those types of ads at that level all the time. And I understand that if you're just starting out, you don't have the ad budget maybe to do that. But start somewhere. You could still find those products on a daily basis and have a list ready for yourself. And once you start to see some success, scale up. That's how you're going to get to the next level. Number 4 on my list is not having the right help in place. If you're just starting out with a dropshipping business, you should have one VA. I get a full-time VA for $250 to $300 a month. And the amount of work that they do for me is invaluable. I'd much rather spend 15 minutes of my time going over 5 hours or reviewing 5 hours worth of work that they've done than spending that 5 hours myself on a menial task, right? So put them to work. They will make you money. Mistake number 5 is not having a good supplier in place. Now, there are tons of distributor networks and suppliers that you can link up with, all depending on your niche. If you're looking to source your products from like AliExpress, then you need to go on and place test orders and keep track of all the metrics, cost, shipping times, what the package looked like when it arrived, etc. Also, make sure that your supplier has plenty of products in your niche because you'd like to just go to one supplier if possible. Now, once you have some success and you place a bunch of orders with them, you can ask them for priority shipping times and discounts, etc. But you also always want to make sure that you have, especially when dealing with AliExpress, a backup supplier ready to go. Be sure and check out my video on finding and vetting suppliers. Mistake number 6 is customer service or no customer service. Customer service is a make or break component in your business. The first dropshipping business that I ever set up with a partner, we didn't think we needed any customer service at all, right? Our voicemail 800 number went to a voicemail that never got answered. Emails rarely ever got answered, and you can just bet on where that business went. Now, customer service. It's something that I do. It's the first thing that I do in the morning. It's the last thing I do before I leave. And I do it all the time in between. Nowadays, I have a lot of VAs that handle that for me. And it is the perfect task for VAs, right? You don't have to spend all your time focusing on customer service or get beat up by customer service issues. Most people are just looking for tracking numbers or looking to start a refund or something like that. And those are easy tasks for a VA to handle. And at the end of the day, the VA just forwards me the tasks that they can't handle or the customers they can't handle, and it takes my workload way down. Just remember, you can only extinguish a flame if you run towards it. Reason number 7 is not creating product listings that convert. Now, if you're driving traffic to your website and you're not getting any sales, it's probably one of 2 reasons. Either you're not driving the right targeted traffic to your website that's interested in your types of products, or you have a horrible landing page or product listing page. And I'd be willing to bet that it's the latter. So if you look at your product listing page and you have one crappy photo, you have maybe 2 bullet points that are super short and a nondescript title, then you're doing it all wrong. So a good tip would be go to Amazon, find a product that is very similar to yours, and make sure that it has a lot of positive reviews. These people have gotten a lot of sales. And the reason why they've gotten a lot of sales is because they have an awesome, most likely, an awesome product listing page. Take note of the title, the keywords in the title, all of the awesome pictures that they have. I bet they have at least 6 or 8 great photos, which you can get most of your photos from your supplier or distributor. Look at the description, just look at everything and mirror that onto your product listing page. Number 8, not targeting the right audience with your ads. So I just mentioned this a second ago as one of the 2 reasons. If you're trying to sell, say, a clock, and you're running Facebook ads, don't try to send an ad to people who have an interest in Budweiser and cats. Now, I say this because I've seen this example and a person was like, I just can't understand why I'm not selling any clocks. Nothing else to say there, right? Be sure you're targeting the right audience. Reason number 9 is shipping times, right? If you are using a dropshipping supplier in China or AliExpress, and you know that the shipping time is going to take 3 weeks, then define that right up front, right? You want to own and define and control the expectations of your customer. You're not trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes. Tell them the reason why you're getting this great deal is because it ships directly from the manufacturer and those shipping times are longer, right? You can craft some sort of message on your product landing page that talks about that. If you have an issue with long shipping times, you don't think that that's going to work, then find a distributor in the United States. You can make this work. Just define it, own it, and control it. Reason number 10 that people fail is not optimizing the sale. So if you're spending money on ads and driving traffic to your website and making sales, then congratulations, you've made it. But you also have to make it more, right? You have to increase the average order value on your store if you want to be successful. You don't want to pay any more money for customer acquisition cost. You just want to increase average order value, and you can do that by in-session upsells or recommendations. You can also do this by gamification or coupons that are only valid during that shopping session. Or you can do email marketing to get customers back, because it's virtually no cost to email marketing, right? So send those people a coupon to come back. Whenever you can get somebody to buy more at your store and it doesn't cost you any more money, you win. Now, I have a bonus tip, and that is the two single biggest returns on investment that I have seen on e-commerce stores are remarketing or retargeting and using the Google Shopping Network, right? These two sources are invaluable. So if you're not at least doing remarketing, and you can use something like AdRoll to get people to send retargeting campaigns to and get them back to your store, we see 3, 4, 5, 600% returns on investment using the right retargeting campaigns. So make sure you're at least doing that. Now, if you have found my top 10 real life reasons why people fail at dropshipping a help to you, then give me a thumbs up. Also, be sure and subscribe to the channel to get notified of future updates, and don't leave without downloading that 7-step framework ebook on how to launch knockout products on Amazon. We'll see you next time.